storage containers everywhere. Like, I really am just building up a whole storage crate monster over here, right? So yeah, this I need to really work on, like actually removing all of it, because this has been going on for I think 3 or 4 episodes. And it all started with those 3 crates over there. But I'm Black Lotus, bringing you another video here on the channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay here. But just before you maybe do that, maybe you want to check out the previous videos, and I'll link that up in the top right corner for you. But had quit up the manufacturer just to actually produce some heavy modular frames I got here. It's not much, but it'll suffice for now. But it's time to remove all of these and these and these and these and these. Okay, these 4 storage containers. Well, this one I can remove, and I think this one I can also remove. These 2 storage containers are going to stay right here for now because there's items in, and I'm purely too lazy to remove them. Which at the end of this video, it will most likely be gone. But enough of that. Just before we get going, I did a few things. Unlocked the tower expansion over here, which gives us fuel generator, which in today's video we are gonna work on that because I am pushing it to the brink with the power. My max consumption is a little bit more than the capacity or my production I'm giving, which I know I'm only consuming like 1,200, but I don't want the blue line going too much over, so I'm gonna work on that. So today's video is gonna be the ultimate power setup using fuel generators. But just before we get there, right, tier 6, I need to get pipelines. I want to get the Mark II for the 600 cubic meters of water that it delivers, because I don't want to run a lot of pipes like I did with the coal factory, which I did in the previous videos. So I'm quickly going to get my rubber and plastic from the oil processing factory that's going on there, the small one, and then I'll be back. And as you can see, the beautiful oil processing factory that's kind of still floating in the distance coming about. Feel free to show the video some love and leave a like and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy my content. But I'm here, the factory is running beautifully. I thought that line was crooked, but it's all running beautifully. Gonna grab a few plastic out. I'm gonna buy computers again, because I don't have computer production, and just like crafting all the computers, that is just too much work. I really do want to set up a small computer manufacturing site somewhere, because we're gonna use a bunch of computers. Luckily I do have 18 tickets, so yeah, I might actually do want to spend some of those tickets on some extra stuff before just using them on parts. But yeah, might want to get myself some extra tapes. That might be nice. Just put on the jam and I'll head back. I'll see you guys in a bit. Right, and we have arrived. Just need to grab the 1,000 copper sheets. Got the 1,000 copper sheets, heading back to the hub, and let's do this. Tier 6 pipelines, select. Put all the beautiful materials in there. Why is the materials jumping around? And goodbye pod. Right. And there it goes. And Ada is still muted. Haven't found the random working process or that's talking to me. So yeah, there goes the pod. Right, what I do want to do real quick is grab myself some screws. Or do I have to? I do have screws, alright. Build the awesome shop. And let's see. Right, I need 50 computers. That's gonna cost me 6 tickets. Which then I have 12 left to play with. Let's see, organization. I have this medical box, which I'm gonna leave for now. I'm not using hyper tubes, but I might use it. Right, maybe I should give myself some walls. The tilted wall, the ramp, and that's gonna cost me 11 tickets, and why not, I guess. Let's get the medical box for no reason whatsoever, just because I have the extra ticket. Right, So that is all said and done. So now I'm gonna firstly wanna actually build myself explorer, which I can do. So there's that. Also gonna get myself the petroleum that's over there, the weird coal material, and then just grab all of the resources necessary that I think, or that I'll think will be necessary for this build, such as those for the refineries and so on. Gonna have to stop at the steel factory just to get those and the extra motors. Well, I do have actually a bunch of motors also here, but yeah. Also gonna grab a few of all of those, all the heavy modular frames, and yeah, whatever, and what's not, and then I will see you guys at the location where I'm planning to build. I might wanna look around a bit extra and just see what's going on where. So yeah, but I'll see you guys in a bit once I get there and got everything. Alright, so got the location. Kind of left the rover, the explorer somewhere at the steel factory over there. I kind of just wanted to check out like the, let's call it the coral reef area, because I've no idea what this area is called, right? But yeah, so kind of just let the explorer there, checked out the area. Do have a fuel crude oil, a pure one over here, and I think a normal one over there somewhere, and two impure just up the hill. So yeah, the plan is right. I kind of just wanted to do something a little bit different, because I usually do my fuel power in the past. I've did it at the desert area. There's like three nodes close to one another. If you've played Satisfactory, you would probably know which three I'm talking about, but it's near the Dune Desert. But nevertheless, I'm gonna use these 3 or 4 over here for the ultimate fuel setup, and I kind of want to build it. I don't know, I feel like somewhere around here, because there's this big open area, and I mean, I kind of like it. I have a lot of space to work with, and I can expand a lot in the future. So yeah, but we'll see how I'm gonna do it. I might even use a little bit of this area to produce all the fuel and put all the generators on that side. I haven't figured out anything, but I'm gonna most likely jump with the explorer down the hill and bring it over here with all the resources. So I'll quickly do that and I'll be right back. Alright, so there's a few ways that this can go, and that's horribly wrong or just completely perfect, right? But we'll find out, because I can I don't even know if I can take damage. Okay, I can take damage. I cannot. And there we go. Interesting. Let's see. Right. Okay. I'm getting somewhere. Okay. This is going completely wrong in every way there is, but we're getting there. And a very interesting way to land, I guess. Okay. And I can't get it right up. Oh no. Kind of wasting fuel at the moment. Just full, thank you very much. And oh man. Okay, well, I'm down, I guess. That's all that counts at the end of the day. And I didn't even have concrete. Right, I have concrete now. Jump up. Do that, and didn't want to do that. Right, okay. Done and down, and now I'm gonna quickly drive to the location where I'm gonna build and just, you know, start placing down some basic stuff here and there. And I'll show you guys as I progress through. Not gonna show everything because I'm gonna have to plan out a bit, because this is gonna be the main fuel power plant, right? I wanna do the ultimate fuel setup and not have to worry about fuel power in general for a while, because coming back to power every 5 episodes is not something I want to do. So yeah, but I'll inform you guys once I do achieve something. Right, as the sun is coming up once again and the darkness fades away because it's super dark and I can't see a thing. kind of just made a basic layout here. Was gonna build the refinery part down there, but I didn't kind of get the shape I wanted to, so I decided I'm gonna do it here. This wall here is just for reference. I'm gonna leave the front part. I might make it 2 foundations back, just for me. Where did this prison land? Just for me to kind of play around with the front, with some space to kind of decorate the factory, because it's going to be a permanent setup and it's never going to get torn down or anything. So yeah, I kind of want to make the front part look a bit nicer. But that's definitely gonna take some time. So yeah, I can just make it, place it down for reference, because for now I'm gonna place down, I think, 10 refineries I can do. I overclocked the oil extractor over there to 200%, so it's producing 600 cubic meters of crude oil for me to process into fuel. So yeah, but this is just for reference. I have no idea where I'm gonna put what. I do know I kind of want to put the refineries on this part. I don't know how the height compares between the foundry and the, well, I can't build a fuel generator, but how the size compares, because I do want to make it kind of slope a bit upwards. So I'll see how the size compares between the two. But yeah, I'm gonna put the 10 foundries, like, you can just get it, refineries, like on this side, one way or another. I'll see how I'll put it, but I still have to play around a bit here and there. But yeah, you can get the point. So gonna start off, do a few extra, get those refineries up, and we'll see what I come up with. Alright guys, so got a few, if I can just get up here real quick, got 8 generators down at the moment. I'm still playing around with it, but I decided I'm gonna put the generators in front, and then maybe, I have no idea how far I can go out, but maybe check to see to put the refineries somewhere else, maybe at the back somewhere, because I kind of want, if you like walk in here, I want to get the idea like I'm walking into a power factory and not a refinery factory for fuel and whatnot. So I want to put the generators in front. I might extend it on both sides, just to fit in one more, so I can make it 5 generators on each side, and probably also gonna try to mirror it, so the generators kind of fit in 2 rows of fuel generators. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. I just wanna check. I do have a bit of plastic rubber left. Because I did see I need extra rubber, didn't know it requires that much rubber. Well, didn't do my maths correctly, but yeah. So the idea is maybe like do something like this. I'm not sure, I'm gonna play around with it, but on both sides, so it comes in. But I also do want to place the refineries in a part of the factory that it won't get in the way if I do expand the fuel. So that's gonna take quite a while just to figure it out where I'm gonna put it, because I really don't want it to get in the way. I might build a side factory over here just producing the fuel, and then taking that fuel from there running into the fuel factory. I have no idea. I'll see, because I'm just scared the refineries will get in my way a bit later. So yeah, but quickly gonna just sort out, maybe head back, get the extra rubber, see if I can make an extra bit of computers. Alright, so we got the kind of the layout I want to go with. I'm gonna make it quite large, as you can see, but there's a whole part that's gonna be for future use. But I'm gonna make extra 50 computers real quick, or not real quick, that's gonna take quite a while. But the plan is to run another line of generators all the way down here, starting where the barrier is. It's gonna be placed here and running all the way there, directly over this one. So they're gonna run symmetrically with each other on each side, and then in the future I'm gonna also place another generator behind that, then lining up with this barrier, and so on, as you can see, eventually stopping with this one with a line of fuel generators running down there, and then behind those fuel generators, oh no, wait, stopping here, and then running a line of fuel generators down there, and then all the refineries are gonna get placed in this line back here. And I'm also gonna link up some extra power storages just for you know, that extra backup power. If something would go wrong, I do have that extra power reserves. So yeah, that's the plan. These barriers are gonna stay here for a while, but this one might get removed once I do place down a refinery. Just have to figure out how I'm gonna place it, and then I'm probably gonna remove this one. So yeah, I got all the foundries down. Luckily I did when I think in the early stages when I got the hard drives near my base, I was lucky enough to get the fuel with the polymer resin, which I'm just gonna throw into the sink because I'm not gonna use any of it, but I can use crude oil, so I feel this is kind of the best way to make fuel, and lots of it. So yeah, I'm gonna use this real quick and just paste it into all of these, and done. Right, also kind of connected it all up with pipes for now. Just left the middle part over there empty because I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna use this. And to there, up to where the input is gonna be, which is all the way there. There's gonna come 600 meters of cubic meters of water in, and all these refineries are going to use them. So yeah, and then I'm working on this side on something which I think kind of actually looks really nice. Just quickly want to do that, right? So yeah, just to make kind of a runway, and I can access all the generators from here on top, so that's nice. And I'm most likely gonna also then run the pipes underneath, so I think it would look nice just looking down and seeing all the pipes. So I think that's it's gonna look nice when it's done. Might add supports here and there just to make it a bit more realistic, not to make it look like it's a massive floating catapults, but yeah. So that's what I've been up to. Planning on putting the pipes at least up and get the rest of the catwalks down, and then maybe I'll start connecting it up slowly with power. We'll see how it looks. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys once I'm done with it. Alrighty guys, pipes are connected. Must say I'm not satisfied of how it turned out. I'm gonna be honest, like the foundation, like the pillar I made, it doesn't look bad, but yeah, I don't know. First of all, the ground level is sometimes uneven, so the pipe might go down and then up a bit again and down. So it kind of goes noodleish, which I do not like. So I'm gonna most likely do something else with this. Not now, but a bit later, once I get a new idea of some sort. Because as of now, I do not like it that much. So yeah, but that's for a bit later. For now, I'm gonna leave as is until I change it up. But once I do, I'll show it to you guys once I get an extra idea. But I'm quickly gonna start connecting it all up to power, and we will see how many power I do get out of this whole system. Hey, and everything is connected up. Just this last connection, hopefully that, and hope that my whole grid does not crash. Which it looks like it might survive. Hopefully. Don't go up anymore. Oh, that's better. Okay. So looks like it's running. It shouldn't have any problems. But I mean, at this point anything's possible, right? But we'll see. Just gonna give it a few seconds just to like start turning on the fuel generators, and we'll see what happens from there. These 4 already turned on and off at the same time. How sad. Alright guys, so there's bunch of jumps at the moment here and there, but it looks like it's kind of pushing it to 4,800 as the max I got. So yeah, once the stuff fills up, it should run around about there. But also, sadly, this is where I'm gonna end this video. In the next video, we are gonna like give this whole place a makeover. Structure wise, I'm gonna work on some architecture just to finish up this whole building. And that's why it's kind of, I just left it empty, the walls and the stuff. It's all gonna get a little bit of a facelift, I guess you could say. I'm gonna work on the structure itself and just, you know, make it look a little bit snazzy. Also gonna have to put some power storages at the back. I wanna to put it. So yeah, we'll also get to that in the next video. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy it, do leave a like. If you didn't dislike, do leave a comment on what you would like to see next, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. But until next time guys,